It's my privilege today to bring this address, the 11th Convocation ceremony at Landmark University. Standing upon all the existing protocols, I want to welcome every one of us to this event and to believe no one goes here without a takeaway. May the takeaway from here move us forward as individuals and as families, in the name of Jesus Christ. I've tried to capture my speech, contribution mentality, key to a world of exploits. We live in a possession-crazy world. No one make marks by his possession. Make marks by your contributions. Young people, be contribution-minded, be contribution-conscious as a lifestyle. The journey will be grand, the journey will be fulfilling and empowering. 5 things to note. In the pursuit of a glorious adventure is that success begins with a discovery of where one belongs, and exploit is the outcome of staying the course. The generation hops from place to place. Do one thing small, jump. Another thing small, jump. At the end of the day, there is nothing traceable to you. Just hunting for free things. Constantly down on what to have. No one will remember you for what you have. They will remember for what you have. I just had my 70th birthday, and I thank you for all your goodwill. But all of the things I receive from around the world, there is nothing that talks about what he has. He lives in a house. That's what he chooses to. He may live on a tree if he wants to. He doesn't do anything to anybody. He rides a car. Is he carrying me in the car? You'll never be remembered in your life and after death for what you have. That's the undoing of many people in public offices. It disappears like a smoke. No value added. But this quest begins with a discovery of where one belongs, and we can only command exploit by staying the course, staying there. There are names in academics that will never be forgotten for life. Names in entrepreneurship that have changed the world. It's not enough to know where you belong, but settling in order to make the most of it. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Or he that keeps to the vision, happy is he. What you're called to do is stay in there. 1 Corinthians 7, 20 and 24. Number 2, note that life is a race. One must discover his field of play in order to emerge a prize winner. You are not a basketballer and a soccer player and then a footballer all at the same time. Know ye not that all that in a race run all and one receives the prize? So run. Don't run that man's race. Run your race. Run your race. Don't run another man's race. Run your race. You can't be a president in another man's race. You can't be. A professor of English, great. But can he make a mark in chemical engineering? No. Is it not written in English? It is. But he has no skill in that area. Mind your race. Mind your race. Oh, very intelligent. That's okay. In what field? Mind your race. So much cross carpeting today. We don't even know where they belong. They set themselves so thin that you can't feel their import. Number 3, life is a marketplace, so one must know what is there to trade. Only children play in the marketplace. Adults do business in the marketplace. In Luke chapter 7, verse 31, it said they're like children playing in the marketplace. In Matthew 20, verse 1 to 9, why stand ye idle all the day long in the marketplace? It's all about knowing what you are out to trade and committing to it. Once again, life is a marketplace, not a playground. Number 4, life is an open field, and one must know what is in there to farm. He's an accomplished farmer. What is he farming? Is he farming animals or farming crops or farming commercial plants? Ecclesiastes 5:9 said, the profit of the earth belongs to all, even the king is served by the field. What to plant in the field is what defines the worth of the world around you. Life is an open field. You must know what is there to farm. Number 5, life is school. And one must know his discipline. One must know his discipline and commit to learning how to make the most of it. Life is a school. Life is a school. If I may just digress here, when I had this commandment to embark on university education, to rewrite the education story of Africa, I took time and engaged in explorative studies of world-class universities. I selected 9 of them. What has kept them? Where did they begin from? How did they grow? How did they get there? And I came out with a verdict. We are out to build a new generation Harvard. That was before Covenant started. That was 2001. Why? Life is a school. Young people who are coming out now with a BSc in business admin, that does not make you a businessman. No. It has only made you literate, so you can invest in relevant literature in creating the future you desire. Don't jump into selling spare parts. We'll crash. Learn from those who sell. Find out what time they buy, where they buy from, and how they sell. So important. Being called to ministry, I did 39 explorative biographical studies of great ministries across centuries. And I would tell my friends jokingly, I was 39 years older than my age when I began ministry. Life is a school. Today had some graduates from Covenant who are captains in aviation. We don't run aviation program, but that's their vision, and they went for further studies to start flying. A number of them are captains in commercial airlines. Some of them made my dresses I wear, even though they read biography, they read chemistry, read microbiology, but that's where they were going. And they had to go and learn it. That's life. That's our concept of life applicable training. Not just learning for learning's sake. Please know that life is most fulfilling when one is committed to making tireless contributions in his field of play. So you can't become a contributor until you define where you belong and you commit yourself to it. As we understand in the beginning of man, In the beginning, the very beginning, man is created or was created to contribute if he must command dominion. God said to Adam, brought him to the garden, dress, keep, eat, and have dominion. Dress this garden, keep it, and then you command dominion. The question is, what part of this garden of life are you dressing and keeping? Ask young people today, I, me, myself. You don't go far with that. Maybe this is why many do not have what to eat. They are just consumers. They are not contributors. Day and night. Only those committed to contributions command dominion or exploit in the adventure of life. You keep changing level as you remain committed to adding value to those around you and your field of endeavor. This is what informs the title of my speech today. The art of living is validated by contributions. This has proved to be the principal evidence of life. Everyone born of a woman is on a mission of making contributions. As soon as a child is born, the child begins to contribute carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Or to. That has to be, or it's gone. Everything living only stays alive by making contributions. The plant and animal kingdom engage in a two-way contribution, contribute to a system of carbon dioxide and oxygen. When either of these stops making their own contributions, the plants begin to wither and man begins to choke. Everybody has something to offer. Everybody has something to offer. Young people, you have something to offer. You are not a liability on your generation, you are an asset. You have something to offer. Look inward, there is something there. Look outward, there's some vacuum to fill. It's by making our contributions that life becomes sustainable, meaningful, and impactful. I once shared the story of a particular elephant that I saw in a zoo many years back that consumed 140 pounds of straw or grass per day and discharged 100 pounds of manure every day. The only way to find grass to eat next time is to deposit manure from the one you have eaten. You can have more to eat tomorrow. He ate the grass and in return gave manure back to the ground to grow the next grass so you could have something to eat next time. We live largely today in a consumer's world, but only contributors make great marks in life. Every great nation on this earth is made of great contributors, not consumers. We are eating ourselves dry in this part of the world. Your qualification is not as important as your contribution. A time comes when your profile is basically what you have gotten done in adding value, not the chains of alphabets behind your names. A number of us have some, but that doesn't add value to you. It's your contribution and my contribution that does. We must move the certificate craze education to contribution-driven kind of education. It's time we move. I've said often and again, no one lacks what he gives. People only lack what they keep. You have something to give. Fill your heart with the dream of something to give. You have something to give. Fill your heart with it. You'll never be remembered for what you have or what you had. Let's stop thinking self, but brace up and begin to think contribution. Think the well-being of others. Think the coming generation. If you are not making a contribution, you are merely existing, you are not living. The less possessive we are, the more contributive we become. Most people that change the world, including the world of science and technology, well, not mostly men and women of great qualifications or certifications. They were simply men and women with a contribution mentality burning all over them. Contributive work is what enhances the worth of man. Be filled with dreams of contribution as you step out. It will make a world of difference. A world of difference. A world of difference. It is contributive labor that creates a great future. Commit to it. If we crave after contribution today, the same way we crave after recognition and opposition, many more world changers will emerge. And I believe God brought you through this channel to make you one of those world changers, your field of endeavor. If we crave after empathy, the same way we crave after pleasure, many more giants will rise in their various fields of endeavor. But until one defines his field of play and invests his time, energy, and resources adequately, he's not a candidate for impact. Impact is not about a career, but about dedicated contribution in one's field. Therefore, graduates of today must possess a contribution mentality, and destiny will continue to answer to you favorably. Go and add value to the world. Go and add value to the world. And I have to say with me, I must go and add value to my world. I have something to offer. I must not go to the grave with what I have to offer my world. I'm going out to add value. I refuse to go forth as a consumer. I'm going forth as a contributor. My prayer is that God will lead you the right way to go, the right steps to take, and the right career to venture into. And life will keep on answering to you favorably. I'll tell you how this works. I've been a beneficiary. I started building my personal library since I was 20. And I've told the world around, I'm not surprised that we're where we are today, my age. But I'm surprised we are not there. I refuse to approach anything by common sense. Only get common result by doing that. So invest your time in learning what is required to make your vision become a reality. My God, that is the key to it. Without a key to the door, you'll be struggling with the door. But knowledge is key to accessing anything of interest to you. Commit to it, and you'll be glad you did. Once again, to all our parents and guardians, congratulations. Congratulations. Your joy will not know an end. None of you will bury any of your children. Young people going out, none of you will die young. You feel destiny in grand skies. The siege of untimely death is broken off your life. You will keep adding value to your world, beginning from your family, starting from your parents, and the world around you. You will not be a liability to your world, but an asset to be celebrated. That shall be your portion. Thank you for listening. God bless.